Alrighty, it's me, Stu Helm, the food fan, in another video with Chef Ryan from Buffalo Nickel. He's got his patch on there, and now we're going to actually do some food prep. We're in Ryan's little food prep area. He's got some plastic cups, so let's go down the line, Ryan. I smell coffee.
Yes.
Coffee?
This is kind of like the take on the beet salad we're going to do.
Okay.
It's kind of a mishmash of a salad we did when we opened, and then trying to progress it a little farther.
Okay.
So we'll go, I guess, left to right.
Left to right.
Coffee soil,
Okay.
peanut brittle,
Okay.
Chioggia beets, yellow beets, red beets, compressed Granny Smith apples, broken pomegranate dressing, some herbs and lettuce, and then some goat cheese that I hit with the smoking gun about 5 minutes ago. Gets a quick smoke on it.
What's that? You were hitting up the smoking gun there, Ryan? It looks like something you'd buy at Wonderland downtown, but it's actually for smoking smallish items in a plastic bag, and it smells wonderful, actually.
We use some applewood chips in there too. So
Applewood chips.
it'll be fun.
Tell me about the coffee dirt. Now, that's not coffee grounds, it's coffee dirt, and that's like the stuff that's left over when you grind coffee or when you roast it?
We bought the beans from next door at Beanworks.
Okay, so you get your coffee from Beanworks? Or
Yeah.
you get your beans from Beanworks?
Yeah, and so what we did, we roasted them with some cocoa powder, flour, butter, some peanuts, and ground it all together.
Oh, okay.
I'm fascinated by this idea of doing beets in soil. I think it's really cool.
And
I think coffee's a nice, flavor for the fall time.
Beets in soil. I like that.
Yeah.
So because beets are very earthy.
Yeah.
So why not present them in some soil?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
put quotes around the soil. Is
Yeah.
that right? Because it's not like dirt out of the garden. All right. And then you said a specific kind of beets here.
Chioggia.
Chioggia.
Or
What does that mean?
They call them candy stripers too.
Okay.
They're the ones with the red skin. You see, they got kind of the
Hold
spiral
that
cut.
up here
in it.
for the camera.
Spiral cut. in there.
Okay. Yeah, they're very pretty.
We serve these raw. When we do vegetables, we like to present them in different ways too. So some raw and some cooked.
Okay.
So you get a little bit of both.
That's nice.
Yeah,
All right. And so this is the beet salad that may end up on your fall menu.
I'm sure there's some tweaking that will happen.
This is your first run. This is like a first draft.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, let's see it in action.
Smoke out of there first.
Yeah, some smoke just came puffing out of that bag.
So we'll start with some of the soil just as a base.
Okay.
I like to plate kind of off center. It's
I'm gonna try to get.
Yeah,
there we go.
absolutely.
That's a good angle.
so a
I
little
like
bit-
to plate off center. That's good.
leave some white space on the plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We'll beat it. And then, as with anything, as per request of my owner, she wanted some thinner pieces of beet on her. Part of the fun part of working in a restaurant is taking some of your owner's ideas and forcing them into your style too.
Right.
So we're gonna appease her with that.
Appeasing Lynn.
Yes.
Lynn Foster, one of the owners of Buffalo Nickel.
Very easy to keep happy though. She's wonderful to work for.
I've known Lynn from seeing her at various events, and we've become friendly, and she is a really nice lady.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Super important for chefs and owners to be on the same page with stuff, but also to work with each other's ideas, and really for the owner to give the chef a lot of creative leeway.
Yeah, she's really good about that with me. She all her and her husband Rob really ask is that they taste the food and see if they like it, make sure it's up to their standard.
Okay.
And how much more can you ask for?
Yeah.
It's like it's really nice thing about working here.
So you just put some compressed apples on there, and earlier you explained to me why you compress them. Can you give the fans an overview of that?
So what it does is we use the vacuum sealer to pull the oxygen out of there, which actually firms their texture, and sometimes will alter their color. I can already tell you one of the improvements we'll be making is we'll be putting some type of different liquid in the bag with them, so it sets the color a little deeper.
Okay.
So just off the rip, there's something that we need to change,
Okay.
which is, that's what this is all about, what this process is all about.
Okay. Well, I loved watching you do what you just did, which was you used a bunch of tweezers.
Yeah.
Where you used tweezers to put a bunch of tiny little pieces of greens and flowers on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been known to say that I really like eating flowers. It makes me feel like a supermodel.
Yeah.
because I feel like that's what they eat.
Yeah, I know we didn't really touch on the procuring too much on this, but
oh, that's right.
but it's cool. You know, all these ingredients are within 150 miles from here. The lettuces and flowers come from Old Fort.
Okay.
Coffee's from next door. Beets are from Madison County. We made the peanut brittle. These are Georgia peanuts.
Okay.
I guess the only thing really, the pomegranate juice and the dressing is the only thing that doesn't, you know, not from 150 miles of here. But we even use the good Georgia olive oil to, you know, break the dressing.
Okay, so you try to use, you told me this when we initially met, Ryan, you try to use ingredients that are from with 150 miles of Asheville.
Yeah.
And of course, when you get seafood that comes from the ocean,
Yeah.
the ocean is more than 150 miles away, but it's still very fresh.
Yeah.
And it's shipped directly the same day it's caught.
And we like to, you know, pick sustainable fishing choices too is another important thing. If we're gonna buy from over 150 miles, why not
Right.
make it sure it's sustainable too? You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah, we don't want to use every single fish in the ocean. This is looking really good.
So we built this
Very
up in
pretty.
layers. Now this is a technique that I really like. Instead of doing a standard dressing, we'll take our base, our vinegar, in this case pomegranate juice base, and reduce it, and we break the dressing. So, you know, they spend all this time in school learning how to emulsify dressings and keep them together, and then I just go right back and do a broken dressing on it.
Broken meaning that the ingredients in the dressing have separated
Yeah, and
from each other.
you can see it leaves
Yeah,
the
that's
pools
beautiful.
of the dressing right in there, you know.
That is
And-
beautiful.
So
Oh,
I
it's
put some
really
more
good
on.
looking, and it totally mimics the way the red beets look with the apples and the greens.
Yeah.
That is reflected in the red pomegranate juice in the green olive oil.
Yeah.
So that's a very good looking dish.
Yeah, and we like it, you know, it kind of looks like a garden. It's served on dirt. It's got earthy vegetables, lots of texture. Good dish, you know.
Good dish. Well, it's certainly a good looking dish. And are we going to get to taste it?
Yeah, let me get
All
some.
right.
Get some forks
Cool.
to eat up.
I'm going to check out for now, and then we'll be back when we taste it.